Welcome back to the Ancestral Findings podcast. Making big decisions can be daunting, whether it's deciding to move to a new city, changing careers, or choosing the next step in your genealogical research. As genealogists, we often find ourselves at crossroads, wondering which path will lead to the most fruitful discoveries. Here are some insights on how to tackle those big decisions, filled with personal anecdotes and practical tips. First, let's take a step back and look at the big picture. What are your goals? Are you trying to break through a brick wall in your research? Maybe you're debating whether to invest in a new genealogy tool or take a research trip to Europe. Reflect on what you hope to achieve. For instance, I remember when I was deciding whether to dive into the German and Swiss settlers in America over 20 years ago. It seemed like a big commitment at the time, but reflecting on my goal to trace my German ancestors helped me make the decision, and it turned out to be one of the most useful resources in my genealogical journey. Once you have your goals in mind, gather as much information as possible. This step is crucial. In genealogy, we know the importance of thorough research. Apply that same diligence to your decision-making process. Look for reviews of that new genealogy software, talk to other genealogists who have taken similar research trips, and read up on the places you're considering visiting. I once faced the decision of whether to visit the Walt Disney Museum in Marceline, Missouri. It wasn't directly related to my genealogy work, but my wife and I love history, so we did our research, and the trip turned out to be an incredible experience, filled with rich history and inspiration for my genealogy projects. Creating a pros and cons list is a classic but effective method. Write down all the potential benefits and drawbacks of each option. This visual aid can clarify your thoughts and help you see the situation from different angles. When I was considering starting my Genealogy Gold podcast, I listed the pros, like engaging with a broader audience and sharing my passion, and the cons, like the time commitment. Seeing it all laid out helped me realize the potential impact and ultimately led to a rewarding venture. Don't hesitate to seek advice from friends, family, or fellow genealogists. Sometimes an outside perspective can provide insights you hadn't considered. They might have experience or knowledge that can shed light on your situation. While data and advice are essential, sometimes you just have to trust your instincts. That gut feeling often stems from a deep, subconscious understanding of your needs and desires. If one option feels right, even if you can't explain why, it might be worth listening to that inner voice. I remember feeling an inexplicable pull toward researching my ancestors from Hinton, West Virginia. Despite having limited information initially, my instincts told me there was a story worth uncovering. Trusting that feeling led me to some of the most profound discoveries in my genealogical work. Think about how your decision will affect you in the long run. Will it help you grow as a genealogist? Will it bring you closer to your goals? Sometimes the benefits of a decision aren't immediate but can be significant over time. Once you've weighed all the factors, it's time to make a decision and take action. Remember, no decision is set in stone. If things don't go as planned, you can always adjust your course. The key is to start moving forward. When I first started using the German and Swiss settlers' records, it was a leap of faith. But taking that action opened doors to countless discoveries and connections I hadn't imagined. After making your decision, take time to reflect on the outcome. What did you learn from the experience? How did it help you grow? Even if things didn't go as planned, there's always a lesson to be learned. For example, our trip to the Walt Disney Museum in Marceline not only enriched our understanding of Walt Disney, but also sparked new ideas for my genealogy projects and newsletters. It was a reminder of the unexpected benefits that can come from following your curiosity and making bold decisions. Making big decisions can be intimidating, but with a clear process and a bit of confidence, you can navigate these moments. Whether it's a major life change or a new direction in your genealogical research, remember to reflect on your goals, gather information, consult with others, and trust your instincts. Every decision is a step forward on your journey. Thank you for joining us today on the Ancestral Findings podcast. For additional resources and exclusive treats, visit ancestralfindings.com. You can grab a complimentary genealogy ebook, benefit from a free lookup, and even participate in our weekly historical postcard giveaway. It's a treasure trove for every family history enthusiast. Your support by listening to the podcast genuinely means the world to me. If you want to support us in more ways, consider supporting us on Patreon or PayPal. Every contribution aids in delivering valuable content and continuing our free genealogy lookup service. From all of us at Ancestral Findings, thank you for being an integral part of our family history community since 1995. I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, happy searching.